Big Boulevard to you, and again, welcome back. This is the Mix Open Grand Final here at the One Love Touch Rugby Tournament in Prince Charles Park in Nandi. This match is between Eastern Hawks and 2Fresh. 2Fresh now currently in possession. We're just a few minutes into this first half of this Grand Final. 2Fresh completing their set of 6. Change of possession to Eastern Hawks. Eastern Hawks getting those subs into the field. Slowly making their way to halfway. Just a little over halfway. This is the Grand Final of the Mix Open 2025. 2Fresh in, of course, their traditional green and yellow colors. Green and blue. Green, blue and yellow. And of course, Eastern Hawks with their bright colors from the other side of the field as well. This is the Mix Open. Referee blows the whistle. Penalizes 2Fresh for a forward pass, and Eastern Hawks comes away with a fresh new set of 6. Steps 1, still manages great defensive effort there from the 2Fresh player. Switch play. 2Fresh trying to shut them down with their rush D, but Eastern Hawks are too good with their quick hands, managing to get it off to players. Break from one of the... Does he get it down? Do they get it down? Eastern Hawks? No, they lose the ball. They lose the ball in the try line. No, they don't. They do manage to put it down, but seems to be a touch. Referee penalizes Eastern Hawks. Good shutdown D from Eastern Hawks, trying to keep 2Fresh in their own 7 meter, forcing an error on the outside. And Eastern Hawks get back possession as they get closer to the 7 meter mark. Does he lose the ball? He does. A change in possession back to 2Fresh. 2Fresh need to take it out, need to bring it out from their own half. Maybe get in range of their subbing boxes as well. Get some fresh feet on the field, and they do. Almost up to halfway. Some fresh feet on the field. Just a little over halfway. Switches back. Passes to the outside, but it looks like it's a forward pass. And the referee penalizes them for the forward pass. Eastern Hawks now with possession. And a new set of 6. Referee penalizes the 2Fresh player, not getting onside. Eastern Hawks slowly but surely making their way up to the 7 meter mark. They bring it into the center of the field. They rush, dives for the line. Referee says no, that's a touch. That's a touch. Wild pass to the outside, doesn't connect, and unfortunately loses them the chance for another try. For a try, the first try of the match rather. It is still 0-0 here in this grand final, mixed open grand final. But weirdly, Eastern Hawks get possession back. Try to draw out the defensive line, and they do. A quick pass and a quick dive on the line. Does it get them on the line? A touch 4, says the referee. Touch 4, says the referee. Very experienced referee as well. Touch 4. Eastern Hawks again playing on the 7. Trying to see which one gives first. That wasn't a that's a try for Eastern Hawks. A well-deserved try on the side. I thought I saw a touch, but yes, the referee says it is a try, blows the whistle, and awards the try to Eastern Hawks. The first points of the game on the board. Eastern Hawks 1, 2Fresh 0. 2Fresh with their restart from halfway. Center and link. Now the two centers play in the center of the field, bringing it back. Quick step and long pass to the outside. Great game awareness there from 2Fresh, managing to get a try for their team as well. 1-0, and we're 7 minutes into this half. This is the Mixed Open Grand Final, streaming live on YouTube as well. All thanks to Motion Media, bringing it to you live on YouTube. If you're watching from around the country, you're watching the first ever One Love Touch Rugby Tournament held in Prince Charles Park, Nandi. We are at the grand final stages, and this is the Mixed Open Grand Final between 2Fresh and Eastern Hawks. It is all even here at Prince Charles Park. 1-1. Eastern Hawks maybe coming away with another try, but no, they finished their set of 6. Referee says no. Change over. 2Fresh. Quick defensive shutdown there from Eastern Hawks. 2Fresh trying to get out of their own half, getting their substitutions onto the field again. How important are those substitutions? Managing to go over the 10-meter mark in Eastern Hawks territory. Steps out to the outside, but is shut down. Referee says no, you are offside. You're still offside. Make your way back. Make your way back. A new set of 6 for 2Fresh, just outside of the 7-meter mark. Can they get a try from this set of 6? Dives for the line! Referee says no, touch 2. 2Fresh players saying no. A dump split, quick pass to the outside. Does they get it? No. Loses possession. 2Fresh loses possession, and their chance at a try as well. Eastern Hawks with a restart from their 7-meter line, trying to get closer to the subbing box, get some reprieve after defending their try line for so long. And their substitutions get onto the field. Good hands from the Eastern Hawks players as they bring play back onto the center of the field. Takes it back out wide. Tries to go around the defenders. And he gets an extra 6. Referee says no. You've gone out of bounds, and it is a changeover. 2Fresh now with possession. just outside their 7. As the hooter for halftime goes, quick hands trying to get it to the outside, but unfortunately no. It is halftime here in the Mix Open Grand Final. It is all even, 1 Eastern Hawks and 1 to 2Fresh. This is the Mix Open Grand Final, and of course we still have the second half coming up. Yes, welcome back. This is the second half of the Mix Open Grand Finals. 2Fresh with possession to the outside. And again, a clear try. A signal there from the linesman saying it is a try. 2Fresh starting off the second half of this grand final with a bang. Adding an extra point to their tally, and that bringing up, now they have the lead with 2 points to 1. Eastern Hawks with the restart from halfway. Eastern Hawks bringing play back to the center of the field, trying to make their way to the 7-meter mark, but great defense from the 2Fresh team. Steps 1, steps 2, dummy half touch. It's a dummy half touch. Changes over. 2Fresh now with possession, driving in to their own half and, out of their own half and into their subbing box. A good switch play there from Sisi. Makes them gain extra yards on their drive with their fresh feet now on the field. A quick dump and splits. Brings it back out wide. Sisi not being able to keep possession. 2Fresh with a lead 2-1. Eastern Hawks now with possession in their own 7. Can they get out of their half? Well, just a few minutes into the second half. Tries to throw a dummy into the inside. Subs coming in for Eastern Hawks. Can they get a try from this set of 6? It is the grand final. A run almost gets through, and that is dummy half with a dummy half touch, and that is a roll ball for 2Fresh. Eastern Hawks now with possession. It's getting a bit darker here this beautiful Saturday afternoon as the stadium lights come on for the first ever. Again, the first ever. If you're just joining us, this is the first ever 2Fresh One Love Touch Rugby Tournament here in Prince Charles Park. Nadi dives for the line. Eastern Hawks dives for the line. Does he get it done? No. He completes, but they complete their set of 6, and a great effort there from Eastern Hawks. 2Fresh now with the possession, trying to drive out of their own half. Substitutions coming into the field. They dump on halfway. Can hear screams from the subbing box saying that that player was offside, but there is no call from the referee, and that is a change of a lost ball from 2Fresh. Eastern Hawks now have possession with the first set of 6, with their set of 6 coming out of their own half. Manages to go through, straight through, no touch. Does he all the way? Does he award the try? Referee says no. We'll come back for the touch. We're just 4 minutes into this second half. Eastern Hawks just a few meters away from the try line. Can they get a try to the far side? Yes, they do. Great hands. Great hands from the Eastern Hawks team. Gets them a try on the far side of the field. A great try, a great catch too from their winger, and a well-deserved try for the Eastern Hawks. Now again, that brings it even to 2 points apiece. 2 points to the Eastern Hawks and 2 points to 2Fresh as we count down the minutes to this second half. 2Fresh now with possession, making their way up to the 7-meter mark. As we come to the end of today's touch rugby tournament, a quick dive. Does he dive for the line? Decides to pass to the outside, but unfortunately, that pass doesn't connect with the outside player. Now, Eastern Hawks with their effort to drive out the line. Great shutdown D there from 2Fresh, reading that play very well. But Eastern Hawks isn't giving up, getting those fresh feet onto the field. They drive past halfway, dummy half, 0. That is an interception by 2Fresh. Does he lose possession of the ball? Does he lose possession of the ball? No. Does he lose possession of the ball? Inquires with the linesman and says he does. I don't think the 2Fresh team was 10 at the time, but okay. Referee says play on. Eastern Hawks trying to make their way to the 7-meter mark. Steps one, tries to go on the short side, but is it a try? Is it a try? Oh, referee says no. We'll take the touch. 5th and final for Eastern Hawks inside of the 2Fresh 7. Goes to the outside, to the far side. Great option there from Eastern Hawks, trying to get 2Fresh as far away from their subbing box as possible in the next set of 6. This is the Mixed Open Grand Final here at Prince Charles Park, Nandi rather. Prince Charles Park in Nandi, and it is a match between two of the best teams of the day, in the Mixed Opens division. Eastern Hawks and 2Fresh. Lost possession there from 2Fresh, unfortunately. Unfortunate for them. Eastern Hawks gets past the defender, but tries to swerve around another, but gets touched. Going to the far side of the field. Still have yet to make it to halfway. Waiting for their substitutions to come in. Referee penalizes them. Too many players on the field. And 2Fresh get the tap on the 10-meter mark inside of Eastern Hawk territory. This is the grand final. It is 2 points apiece. We're just 2 minutes away from the end of this second half. Does he step outside? No, he doesn't. There's a huge gap there right next to those two players, but great defensive effort there from Eastern Hawks. A quick dump split, dives for the line. Does he get the try? The referee says yes, and he signals for a try. That is a beautiful try from 2Fresh. Again, just reading that play, the ability to read the game and being aware of those spaces out wide. In the dying minutes of this second half, Eastern Hawks trying to get to another try. Is it a try? Does he make it? Both players were offside. Referee signals for a try, and he does. That is another try from Eastern Hawks, not giving up, not giving 2Fresh the chance to breathe or even have a rest in this grand final. It is 3 points apiece, level once again. And we are at the dying minute of this grand final, Mixed Open Grand Final. 2Fresh with possession now, trying to make their way up to the 7-meter mark. Will 2Fresh come away with a try, or will Eastern Hawks be able to defend their line? Quick hands to the outside, but unfortunately tapped in the wrong direction. This is a grand final. It is all even, and we're to the dying seconds of this match. Can Eastern Hawks get a try in this set of 6? Quick hands there from the Eastern Hawks, gaining precious ground as we hear the hooter for full time. Again, it is all draw. It is 3-all. 3-all. This is the last play. The referee calls for the last play. If no try comes from this last play, they will have to go to a drop-off. This is a drop-off in the grand final. It is a drop-off. It is all tie here, and Eastern Hawks and 2Fresh for the mixed open finals go to a drop-off. Now this is grand final touch rugby. You're watching the one and only first ever 2Fresh touch rugby, One Love touch rugby tournament here in Prince Charles Park in Nadi. As you can see, the lights, the bright lights are on in the stadium. And of course, here we have on screen, you can see the 2Fresh subbing box as well. They have played a full 20 minutes, 10 minutes a half, but now they go to a drop-off with Eastern Hawks. Eastern Hawks not willing to let 2Fresh win this cup final easily. They might even take it away from them. Well, we have the next 2 minutes to find out who will be Mixed Open Champion 2025. On the far side of the field, you can see the Eastern Hawks now just coming out of their team huddle. Too fresh to start it off, to restart it from halfway.
5, 4,
The countdown.
3, 2, 1.
And we have touch off. A set of 6 for 2Fresh. Can they get a try? A zigzag drive here from one of the 2Fresh players. Gets to the 7-meter mark. A dump split goes wide. Unfortunate for the 2Fresh players. Unfortunately, their winger couldn't catch the ball as they tried to spread it out wide. Great defense there from Eastern Saints, from Eastern Saints, as they try and drive out of their own half. Players appealing to the referee. That might be a player taken out of play intentionally. Do they get the penalty? Referee says yes. You get the penalty, and then you set a 6. Eastern Hawks, maybe with a chance to take the lead in this set of 6. Slowly but surely making their way to the 7-meter mark. Almost feels like they're luring the 2Fresh team into a false sense of security before they turn on the boosters in this 7-meter line. Passes back to the outside. An extra man. No, he doesn't. Chooses to keep it with him. Chooses to draw out the defensive line. Dives for the line. Does he? He gets the try. The signal from the referees, try. That is a beautiful try from the Eastern Hawks. A great try from Eastern Hawks. Again, I believe that might have been their plan from the very beginning. Subbing box telling the players inside to rush the game, continue with the game as the time counts down. 2Fresh now with possession. They only have a few seconds left. Can they come out with a try? They do! They do! Is it a try? The referee signals for a try. Points down, and again, it's all level. It's all level here in the Mixed Open Grand Final. 4 points apiece. 4 points to Eastern Hawks and 4 points to 2Fresh. And we come to another drop-off. Now we may possibly just have 3 more players. Only 3 players on the field for each team. Eastern Hawks with possession. Driving slowly as they make their way slowly to the 7-meter line. This is it. This is Grand Final. Mixed Open Division between 2Fresh and Eastern Hawks. Steps 1, tries to go on the outside, passes, and makes it to the try line. Is it a try? Referee says no. No. It is a lost ball. It is a lost ball. Possession changes over to 2Fresh. 2Fresh now with possession, trying really hard to drive out of their own half. A little bit back and forth. One of their speedsters on the field. Tries once, tries twice. Can you get around the defensive player? Great defensive effort there from Eastern Hawks. This is turning out to be a grand final. Ladies and gentlemen, a penalty there by the referee. And Eastern Hawks get the tap. Get a new set of 6 in this last few minutes, last few seconds. Whoever gets the try wins. The first ever. 2Fresh touch luck. Great try from Eastern Hawks. And they win themselves the first ever Mixed Open Grand Final here at the 2Fresh One Love Touch Tournament in Prince Charles Park in Nandi. Great try from the players of Eastern Hawk, and a big congratulations to a well-deserved win for the Eastern Hawks, and a well-deserved game as well for the finalists in 2Fresh. The hosts of the tournament have been put out of the Mixed Open Final. And yes, the first ever Mixed Open winner of the One Love Touch Tournament 2025, Eastern Hawks.